He was just a mechanic, quietly fixing engines in a dusty desert town, unnoticed by all. Until Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson fueled his last stand. Who was this man, and why did he rise for justice in the sand? Stay tuned. This tale will keep you riveted. It's Tuesday, July 8th, 2025, 7:11 p.m. Plo 300. The sun dips below the horizon in Dust Ridge, a remote Nevada desert town, leaving a warm glow over the sand. Inside Morales' garage, a small, rusty workshop, the air hums with the scent of motor oil and metal. Javi Morales, 47, works at his bench, his oil-stained jumpsuit clinging to his rugged frame. His face bears deep lines, hands deftly tightening a bolt on an engine block, surrounded by scattered tools. Townsfolk know him as the guy who repairs cars, but no one digs into his past. He's just the mechanic. Javi pauses, wiping sweat from his brow, a radio crackling with news of rising gang activity. Robberies, threats in Dust Ridge. He frowns, returning to his task, the ache of a hidden guilt masked by his steady hands. In the corner, a concealed panel in the wall hints at a secret, its contents unknown to all. The next morning, a sleek SUV rolls up to the garage, kicking up dust. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson steps out on a break from a car racing documentary shoot, dressed in jeans, a black t-shirt, and boots. Locals gather, amazed, as kids whisper excitedly. Javi, mid-repair on a carburetor, glances up, offering a gruff, "Welcome, Seek." Dwayne enters, and the garage's gritty aroma hitting him, and watches Javi's skillful hands with admiration. He notices the man's quick movements and the faint scars on his arms. There's more to this guy, he thinks. Javi hands Dwayne a metal keychain, crudely crafted but sturdy. Dwayne thanks him, intrigued by the intensity in Javi's eyes, a sign of a buried story. Afternoon turns tense as the town bank is hit. Three masked gang members armed with shotguns storm in, threatening the teller and taking hostages. Screams echo as villagers flee, police sirens wailing in the distance. Javi, working in his garage, hears the chaos. A gang member bursts in, aiming a gun at him, barking orders. Javi reacts fast. Grabbing a wrench, he smashes the thug's hand, the gun dropping. As more gangsters approach, he pries open the hidden panel, revealing a modified race car, a hydraulic jackhammer, a chain, and a pistol. He jumps into the car, engine roaring, and speeds into a desert chase. The Rock joins him, their vehicles weaving through dunes. Javi uses the jackhammer to disable a pursuer's car, crashing into another. He frees the hostages, breathless. Dwayne, watching, mutters, "This man's a legend," adrenaline pumping. With police rounding up the gang, Dwayne finds Javi in the garage, wiping down the car, sweat streaking his face. Dwayne leans in, grinning. "Javi," he says, "those moves weren't just mechanic skills. What's with that car?" Javi freezes, eyes downcast. "Old days," he mumbles. But Dwayne presses. "Come on, those scars, that fight, there's a story. Out with it." Javi sighs, the weight of memory surfacing. "Years ago," he starts, voice rough, "a gang threatened my family. I fought back saving them, but I failed. They're gone. I've lived with that shame." Dwayne listens, seeing the torment and resolve in Javi's gaze, a plan brewing to help him. Javi's confession lingers with Dwayne. A few days later, he returns with water. "Javi," he says, "you stood for justice that day. Why hide it?" Javi stops, staring at an engine part. "Because every fight brings that night back," he admits, voice breaking. "I couldn't save them. Vengeance won't fix it." Dwayne nods, empathetic. "Maybe you can save this town now. They need you." Javi looks uncertain, but Dwayne's faith ignites hope. That night, Javi opens the car's glove box, finding a photo of his family, tears smudging the image as guilt resurfaces. A week later, on July 15th, 2025, a road safety day is announced. Dwayne and Javi transform the garage into a community space. Cars line up for display, villagers gather, kids explore, adults chat. Dwayne calls Javi to a stage, sharing his story. The gang's threat, the family's loss, the bank fight. This man, Dwayne declares, turned pain into purpose for us. The crowd applauds, some thanking Javi. He steps up, struggling to speak. Justice is for all. I do this for them. Dwayne launches a safety fund for road patrols, uniting the town around Javi. The garage becomes a hub of hope. By August 9th, 2025, the town thrives with renewed spirit. Road Safety Day's impact lingers, with locals enhancing security. Javi continues working, his scars a silent testament, but his demeanor lighter. Dwayne visits to say goodbye, gifting him a metal keychain engraved with protector. This is yours, he says, eyes warm. Javi takes it, hands steady, whispering, thank you. The narrative ends with the town's unity strengthening, Javi's redemption shaping a safer future. Dwayne, have you ever met a quiet hero like Javi? Someone who turned grief into grit? Share their story in the comments and tell us where you were watching from. If this tale inspired you, hit that subscribe button, like, and share to keep these stories alive. Join us next time for another epic journey with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.